Welcome back to Big Ramatha's Adventure. I'm Josh, and I'm inside of Big Ramatha. Today I'm going to be driving to southern Indiana. Won't be pulling the adventure behind the truck today. As you can see, it's just me. I don't have the rest of the family. The reason I'm heading down there is today is April 7th, 2024, the day before the solar eclipse. I'm going to visit my parents because they live in the path of totality. Going to be trying to photograph it. Hopefully weather will be good tomorrow, but today it's 41 degrees and it's raining. Expecting it to rain for most of the drive. Got about a 5 or 6 hour drive ahead of me. Gonna be taking a slightly longer route to avoid tolls and avoid having to drive through downtown Chicago and Indianapolis. So it's kind of just long, boring country drive ahead. But let's hit the road and we'll see you tomorrow for filming the eclipse. Made a quick stop at the Willow Creek rest stop on I-39 after driving for about an hour here. This rest stop is packed. I used to drive this route all the time on my way down to Springfield, Illinois for drill weekend.
Merge onto I-39 South.
Yep, thank you, GPS. For drill weekend when I was still in the Air Force, retired a couple years ago. And this rest stop, almost always empty doing that. Fair amount of traffic on I-39, but I imagine this is a lot less than if I had taken I-90 through Chicago. It does add a little bit of distance, a little bit of time onto the drive, but I think it's still going to be a lot quicker, and actually not too many cars coming out, getting back onto the highway here. Rain is starting to let up a little bit, but you can see it's still raining pretty good. Yeah, so we still got a few more hours. Probably make another stop in a little bit here for gas and lunch. I didn't leave with a full tank, so looking like we're at a little bit under half a tank right now. There we go. Rain's letting up. I do love riding in the Power Wagon, even though it doesn't get great gas mileage. I think gas mileage actually sucks, but it is an extremely comfortable vehicle for long road trips. So let's see here. We got about 360 miles left to go. See, traffic might pick up a little bit more. Southbound traffic, lots of folks having the same idea that I had here, heading down south to catch the eclipse tomorrow. It is Monday, April 8th, 2024, and we are just hours away from the total solar eclipse. I am in southern Indiana, out in the country outside of Salem at my parents' house. There's Mom out there, say hi, wearing her eclipse shirt, working in her garden. Dad over here hanging out, waiting for the eclipse to start. We've got a Canon 5D Mark IV with a 70 to 200 millimeter lens and a 2x extender on the tripod with the Skywatcher Star Adventure Mini, hoping to track and do some time lapse here. There's a solar ND filter, like 1,000 or 10,000, can't remember exactly, but filter made for specifically for photographing the sun. We've also got the drone over here, get some aerial shots, and the phone set up, and then of course the GoPro that I'm filming with now. So we'll be back in a couple hours once the eclipse starts. Okay, eclipse has started. We have nice clear skies. It's just starting to transit. Mom and Dad back there, they got their eclipse glasses, coming out and taking a peek every once in a while. Yeah. We got shade seats and eclipse viewing seats. So right now, just running off of the tablet. Might be able to see that there. Have the sun covering, oh, we got that upside down. Sun, or the moon covering just the bottom corner of the sun. Still probably have about an hour until totality, but getting some good pictures so far. Got some sunspots, got the moon in front of there. Looks like may not have gotten the tracker set up well because the sun appears to be drifting to the bottom right corner of the frame here, so I'm gonna have to manually adjust. Oh well, I tried. We'll still get some good photographs, but probably not gonna have a time-lapse turnout here because I didn't get the tracker set up good. I'll come back in a little bit. We are about at the 50% mark and couldn't ask for better skies. You can see there's clouds kind of all the way around, but right in the middle where the sun is, perfectly clear. We're getting some great shots. Had a little bit of trouble with the tracker. Didn't quite get it set up properly, so it's not keeping things perfectly centered. I'm having to go and manually adjust, but that's all right. We're still getting some really good shots. How are you guys enjoying this?
Hey, we are enjoying. What's the show?
You don't see this every day.
No. We are nearing totality. Not quite there yet. Still got a couple minutes to go, but you can see the light has changed dramatically. Got the, well, can't really see it with the sun in there, but the drone up in the air there. I'm gonna set this down. There we go.
Get a blanket.
Got about 1 minute left.
Oh yeah, it's just a little tiny half of this liver. Wow.
Yeah, pretty soon.
You're starting to see the other side.
Change our exposure.
Look around. Yeah. Wow. Oh wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Eclipse time. There's a star.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Look at that. Wow. Totality.
Wow.
No. That. Okay, what's the
Look at that.
what's the planet over there?
Look at the horizon.
Yeah.
See the planet?
Cool.
One over there.
Yeah.
Can't see the sun anymore in the camera.
You can't even see it through the.
Can't see it through there. Wow.
I think it was. It's getting brighter now.
I think I missed the shots that I was after. Fiddling around with too many things at once here.
Wow. There's the diamond ring.
Yep.
You can't see it through here anymore. Whoa.
Look up there again, Sherry, with your glasses on.
Well, I don't know when it's safe to look at it again.
It says it's
Landing.
Yeah, I think it's safe, but I can't see it. Oh, it just,
now
Yep.
you can. Is that your drone?
Yep, it's landing.
You can leave it there for a while.
Yeah.
It didn't run.
Make sure it's safe to land. Okay.
Landing.
I guess more of the neighborhood was watching it.
Everybody's gonna win now.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
There's a. Is that a?
Now the dogs are happy. Birds back up there. Chickens are
I didn't didn't phase them.
Dang, I should have focused on the camera. I didn't get really great totality picture. That little sliver. Now, eclipse isn't quite over yet. Totality is done, but the cloud moved in right in front, so at least it was clear up through totality, and now as it's exiting, got a little bit of clouds that look like they should pass. Hopefully got some good shots. I think I was fiddling around too much with the video and didn't quite get the totality shots that I was after, but we'll see once we get these downloaded off of the camera. Still got about an hour left before it is completely over. finally made it home. That was about a little over an 800-mile round trip. Weather was much nicer for the drive home, although there was a little bit more traffic on the drive home. The traffic was not nearly as bad as it was back in 2017 when I made the mistake of leaving immediately after the eclipse. That turned my 4-hour drive that year into about a 9-hour drive. Really only ran into a couple of small spots of traffic with some construction, so really avoided the mass eclipse traffic this year. Overall, really good trip. I wish that my wife and kids had been able to come with me. They didn't miss out completely, though. They had school and work, but the school let them come out. And up here up north, they still got, I think, around 95% eclipse. So they got to see some of it. A little disappointed in myself, though. I drove all that way. It was an awesome experience. Don't get me wrong. I got to, see totality again for the second time in my life with my own eyes, but kind of disappointed in myself and a little embarrassed that I forgot to remove the filter from my camera lens during totality. So I didn't get the shots that I was really after, the still shots anyways. Luckily, I got great shots of totality back in 2017. You can find a link to those in the description below, and I'll also include a link once I upload the pictures that I did get from this trip. I was just kind of too focused on playing around with video, which is something that's new to me. I'm focused on the still photography, but this time around, I kind of had the camera going on autopilot for the most part, and I was messing around trying to make this video to upload to YouTube with my GoPro. I took a quick shot with my phone as well, and then also trying to fly my drone because I thought there'd be a cool video there. And juggling 4 different devices at once was really just too much for one person. Would have been better if I had more people with me, or maybe enlisted the help of my parents, although I don't know they would have been too great at it, to run some of the other devices so I could have focused on the camera and the photography instead. Still really happy that I went. So make sure that you like and subscribe and all that stuff, of course. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.